Okay, I'm sitting here with Prince Patel. Firstly, how are you feeling ahead of this fight?
I feel great, man. Can't wait for it.
And you're fighting for the vacant RBO world title. Tell us how this came together.
Well, I was going to have the fight in the UK originally. Got the opportunity to fight out in Saudi, so I took it with both hands and ready to win a world title.
First time fighting in Saudi Arabia, you're on Amir Khan's undercard.
Yep.
How's the conditions at you?
How's the what, sorry?
The conditions.
The conditions are good. It's hot temperature out here. Adapting to it pretty well. I've fought in a hot country in Egypt before, which was 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago. It's well. I don't care where the place is. I just want to fight.
Fighting conditions. Obviously, you're going to be fighting outdoors. How do you feel about that?
I fought outdoors in Egypt. It don't matter where the fight is. It could be in someone's backyard. I just want to fight them.
But different from fighting in Britain. Obviously, very popular in the UK. Fighting out here, you're going to have probably a few travelling fans, or you don't know?
A lot of my friends couldn't get visas, but I don't really care, man. Most of my fights, I've had no one in the crowd supporting me anyway. Fight's a fight. Is what it is.
No one supporting you?
Well, I won quite a lot of people over in Egypt, but yeah, most of my fights have just been around the world, just getting them in.
Would you say that, what are you, a hated boxer or something?
I'm just a violent man that likes to fight, and just jumping on every show I can and just winning.
You obviously got the shot now. What is your sort of prediction for this fight?
A win, obviously, between 6 and 8. I reckon about then 6 and 8.
What do you make of your opponents?
Well, he's obviously a world-class operator. The WBA, a respectable organisation, wouldn't have him in their world rankings if he wasn't. I think he's 12 with them, and he's South American. He's got a high knockout ratio. He's obviously going to try and bring violence. I'm going to bring violence also, and I'm going to bring some more machismo than him. So I'm looking forward to it.
Obviously, the South African connection. You've sparred with Laduma Lamati. You guys have done a few things. How's things going with him and whatnot?
He's a nice guy. He's enjoying his time in the UK. He's got a good record. He's fought some good people in South Africa. I think his next fight's in South Africa, and I wish him well with that. Nice guy.
And obviously, let's just say you're going to win the IBO. Let's say in your mind you're a confident guy. What's the next steps?
Joseph Agbego, Takamu Inoue, Zolani Tete from South Africa as well. I'm pretty sure the viewers at home, because South African Boxing Channel, they'll know him. Yeah, they're all victims in my mind. I want to look to beat them.
Obviously, you said before when we spoke off camera that necessarily in South Africa you haven't been on a lot of TV bills around the world, so more people are going to have eyes on you because Lorato Klamini's fighting on this bill. He's South African, so you get more South African fans.
Yeah.
How you feel about worldwide?
Well, let's hope I can get some South African fans. That would make the Zolani Tete fight even more interesting, and I can take his WBO world title off him.
So that's one of the fights you want, huh?
Well, I'm highly ranked to the WBO, so it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
So you want to force a mandatory?
Anything. He can give me a voluntary or a mandatory. I could push myself into the mandatory. If I beat Joseph Agbego, he's #1 with the WBO. I could force a fight between me and Zolani.
Would you give him a message though, Zolani Tete?
Just be prepared for violence and don't pull out like he did against Danae. I've not actually fought on TV in the UK. I had one match on a YouTube thing, which obviously doesn't count as TV. I was with a TV promoter, just wasn't getting the fight, so I just...
Why do you think that is? Because your record's quite good.
Yeah, I had to do that on my own though. I think I was 4-0 when I left the UK to go abroad. So I just had to pretty much build myself up, fight in any which show possible, stepped up the quality of the opposition after I won the WBO European, and just pushing forward. Obviously, next week's going to mean a lot to me winning the world title. I've become the first man with Indian descent to win it. I look forward to it.
You were with Frank Warren before?
Yep.
Do you want to talk about the situation?
I don't mind. Yeah.
What happened there?
I just wasn't getting fights. So it was either 1 fight a year or 2 fights a year, something like that. As a young pro, I just had to be active. I wouldn't recommend any pro in the world not being active.
Obviously, like a few days ago, from social media, there was a clip. I don't want to ask you the question if you're not comfortable.
Guys, it's alright, I understand that.
Okay, so I'm
it's cool. I want.
You had a clip with Kugan. That was a few days ago, right?
It was the first press conference about a month ago.
What happened there?
Just a bit of banter.
So it's just banter.
Yeah, a bit of banter between two of us. Nothing serious.
And do you think IFL's going to come out here?
Well, I think they would do, yeah. I think Khan's fighting. Obviously, if I was on the channel, the viewing figures go up. I don't know, yes, it probably would come out.
Do you think that, and I've seen on previous interviews, right, that people come out and they want to watch you lose. Is that true? Do you agree with that?
A lot of negativity going around. People don't like to see people try and make something of themselves, especially when they do it on their own, especially when they wish they could do it themselves. I believe I'm doing something special. I believe once I become world champion, the hate will increase. And I don't really care. It's just, this is what it is, it's life.
And obviously you see yourself as a unified champion in the future. And obviously I'm not talking about right now, because right now you've got to take care of your current opponent, right? Yeah. You've got IBO, then you got the other 4 titles.
Yeah. Look, I personally believe I can unify bantam and super bantam. They're both weights that I'm big and strong enough for. And I just look forward to progression and winning.
And a few weight divisions?
Yeah, definitely. I'm big enough for it.
Where do you think you can go up to eventually?
When I first went pro, I didn't even think I'd hit super flyweight, and now I'm a bantamweight. I reckon, realistically, being big enough for it, super feather, at a push.
Have you looked? Well, obviously the guys that are there today won't be there by the time you get there.
Yeah.
How do you think your body's gonna?
I don't know, man. Put some girth.
Because you said you pick up quite a bit of weight, though.
Yeah.
In terms of like your strength and conditioning training.
Yeah. It's all possible. If I had to one on just the powerlifting side of things, I'd be 100% winning fights. But obviously, there's other aspects to it: the speed, the fitness, the technical aspects, and I don't lack in all of that as well. So I'm looking forward to putting on a good show. And
you're training with Barry.
Yeah.
How's he as a trainer?
He's a good coach. Yeah, he pushes us in the gym. He's just my boxing coach, not my strength coach. Yeah, he's a good coach though. I've come on a lot under him.
Is he the guy that's going to take you onto that level?
I don't know. Take each fight as it comes, but I picture myself going the whole way.
Of course. I mean, naturally, one of your favorite boxers, Floyd Mayweather, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Well, one of the guys you looked up to as a youngster.
I think anyone alive should look up to Floyd. Someone who's come from poverty, basically, in America, to having millions of dollars, basically, pounds as well, obviously, but he's won pretty much every belt out there. Unified divisions, has his health intact, left the sport on his own accord, hit 50-0, which is a massive milestone, fought I think like 20 or 26 world champions. If anyone doesn't respect that, then just deluded and hate him.
If that's the sort of structure you're taking your life with, your boxing style, where does that come from?
My boxing style, I just do what I have to do to win. So if I have to grind someone down, I'll grind them down. If I have to outbox them, I'll outbox them.
And at the end of the day, is it a knockout or wait, what matters to you, firstly? Is it just the win, or is it I want to win in style?
Winning isn't everything, it's the only thing. But I have a high knockout ratio, and knockouts tend to show themselves for me, and I take them.
Prince, thank you for coming on. Do you want to send a message to anyone? Or?
I just hope people tune into the fight, and hope you enjoy what you see.